Life is trying to do it again. It's trying to put me in the hole. But would I let it? Never. Join me on my journey to recovery from my surgery.
Hi everybody. Okay, so it's Christiane Alexis here, and it's been a while since I did a workout video, like a long time. And I had a lot of people who asked me, hey, what's your workout routine? What do you do for your abs? What do you do for your arms? To be honest with you, for the past month and a half, I have not been working out. I had ankle ligament reconstruction surgery on my foot, obviously, and because of that surgery, I wasn't really allowed to do a lot of weight bearing. The first few weeks, it was a little bit painful. I was on a lot of different kind of medications and stuff like that. Made my body feel real lazy. Once upon a time, a few months ago, my abs were a lot tighter. I mean, yes, they look good now. They do. But they were a lot more sexier, a lot more firmer, more along the lines of that athletic toned body. My arms were a lot more toner than what it is now. My butt used to sit up a little bit higher and a little bit more toner. My legs were a lot more definer. Now I'm not going to be doing too much legs because I can't do too much weight bearing. But as we go and as we progress together, you know, you'll be able to see my journey to recovery. Hopefully I can go back to doing a full sprint and stuff like that. I desperately miss running. I think I'm having running withdrawals and stuff, but yeah, that was something I'd like to do during my pastime. There wasn't a day that I wouldn't go out for a jog, whether it was 1 mile, 2 mile, 6 miles. The longest I think I ever ran was 10 miles. So hopefully, you know, you can be here during my journey as that comes back. So today we're going to do abs because I really miss abs. I miss that burning feeling that you get after a good ab workout where you're just like, oh my god, that was amazing. I know my abs are about to look sexy. So these exercises are something that you can do, you know, in your bathroom, in your room, in your living room, in your kitchen if you want, outside in your backyard, in the gym with a mat. You know, it really doesn't matter. A lot of my workouts you're going to see, some are going to be in the gym, some are not going to be in the gym. I prefer out the gym, but you know, sometimes you can't get certain things without going to the gym. Today you won't need anything. There will be one exercise that we do called the Russian twist. Now you don't really necessarily need anything. I will describe that workout when we get there, but I will be using a weight, so you don't necessarily need to. I also want to put a disclaimer out there. This may or may not work for you. People have different types of bodies, have different ways to shape their body and whatnot, and sometimes you don't see results right away. Sometimes it takes you a little bit longer to get where you want to. So with that being said, you need to make sure you're eating right. You're making sure that if the workout is a little bit too easy for you, maybe you need to up the repetitions a lot, because any exercise that you do, no matter, you know, how easy it seems, after doing it for a while, it actually starts to hurt and you start to feel the right kind of burn. So yeah, stay tuned. I look forward to taking this journey with you guys. It's gonna be amazing. Thanks for watching.
Okay, so you want to make sure you have a good workout mat, something that you can be comfortable on. And you also want to make sure you have the appropriate equipment. And you will also see here that I have the ankle brace on. It's called the ASOL wrap. So what we're going to start with are called knee crunches. You want to get a nice comfortable position on the mat, sit down, have your legs at a 90-degree angle, and you're going to bring your forearms to your knees. You're going to do about 20. Each exercise that you see here today, we're going to do 20 repetitions. If it's too much for you to start off with, it's perfectly fine for you to start off with a lower number. Alright, so the next exercise we're going to do are called leg raises. You want to find a nice comfortable position. You don't want your legs to be tilted off to the side or anything. You want it straight, which is why I moved the weight. You're going to do 20 of these, and as you see, my legs aren't touching the ground when I bring them down. I'm just barely bringing it down, about 6 inches, and then bringing it up to a nice 90-degree angle. My hands are put on the side of me. You can also put it underneath you if you need the assistance. You can tell that it's been a while since I worked out. You can definitely see that pain starting to kick in my abs, but man, does it feel amazing. Go ahead and push through it, and you want to make sure you bring it up at a 90-degree angle. Whew. Alright, so the next one that we're going to do are called flutter kicks. You're allowed to take about a 30-second rest, and that's what I'm doing here. It's ideal for you to take 30 seconds within each exercise. However, if you feel like you don't need to and you want to push through it, you can do that as well, which is why I think I didn't take a 30-second rest in the beginning. Okay, now I'm laying straight across and I'm bringing my feet up about 6 inches and I'm doing what are called flutter kicks. Now you can bring your neck up just a little bit or you can lay flat down on the ground. You can see my breathing pattern here. Try to come up with a nice breathing rhythm as you do each exercise. So the next one that we're going to do is 60-second planks. That is why I have my phone with me. I try not to bring my phone when it comes to working out. However, if I need a timer, since I unfortunately don't have a watch yet, I will be using my phone. Okay, now that I got my timer on. Now, for me, I can't put too much weight on that other foot because it starts to hurt real bad, so I cross over at the ankles. You do not have to do that. If it's easier for you to put the foot down, I advise you put the foot down. But as you see, I'm still in a straight plank. I'm not up too high when my butt's in the air, or I'm not down too low. So this plank is going to be held for 60 seconds. Definitely was like, ooh, I feel the burn. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do are called cycling crunches, which is basically, or I'm sorry, cross crunches, which is basically bringing your elbows to your opposite knee side. It's very similar to cycling crunches, however, you're not cycling your legs. You want your legs to be at a 90-degree angle, and you just bring your elbow up to each knee. Now, considering how it's been a while since I've worked out, my form does seem a little bit off to me, but it only improves as I get back into the swing of things. These cross crunches are actually helping the hardest part of the body, called the upper abs and the upper side abs. I was definitely getting a little tired on these. Okay, now that that's over with, I'm gonna rest for a little bit, and we're actually gonna be doing what's called cycling crunches. Okay, so again, these are cycling crunches. You want to cycle your legs as if you're riding a bike. And these you're going to do about 20. These also attack more of the upper abs and the lower side abs. Alright, so now I'm bringing in the weight, and we're doing what's called Russian twist. If you have a weight starting off, if it's been a while since you work out, only do 10. If you don't have any weight, don't do 10, do 20. So you're basically just bringing the weight over from one side to the next. Keeping your legs up about 12 inches, 6 to 12 inches above the ground, and just rotating your body back and forth. Feels amazing. There, we finished that part. Now we're going to go ahead and return the weight back to where it came from. Lay straight down. You're going to extend your arms completely above your head, straight, and you're going to lay straight out. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to make sure you touch your toes. These are called straight leg sit-ups. It's ideal to keep your legs completely straight as possible. Sometimes I know it's hard. If you haven't been stretching for a little bit, your legs would tend to bend, but try to keep it as straight as possible. This will overall attack every part of your abs, and it feels amazing. These you also want to do about 20. Well, that's everything as far as working out. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys again. Subscribe! And you can also follow me for updates on my Instagram at Christiana_Alexis.